not able to be my main priority. And if I could quit my job and really focus on this, but make money, because obviously I can't just record for fun, which is basically what I'm doing now. Um, I I would love to, but I can't. I have a family, so. But that's basically what another thing that I'm reflecting on, that I even did it. Because, guys, when I tell you I've been talking about podcasting, it's not even a joke. Before I was fascinated with law, or no, not even before. After, I always thought about radio, going into radio, maybe being a broadcaster. I knew I didn't want to be like on TV, news anchor or anything like that, because I don't like the spotlight. I'm super shy. Even at my age, it still cringes me to be in front of people having to put on a show or whatever. So something like this, the radio, oh my goodness. When I was younger and I used to listen to Hot 97, Star and Buck Wild. Oh, I love that. Does anybody remember that? Any of my New York fans listening to me? We remember Star and Buck Wild? Yes, that was my show. I just loved listening to them. They speaking their opinions, talking so much shit about any and everybody. It was just fascinating. And for a second, I was going to go to broadcasting school because I was like, at least I can learn a little bit about the business, maybe get a side gig, but it's super expensive, at least expensive for me. So the thing that I like about podcasting is that it's a way for those of us who maybe financially can't go to college. I can't give Sally Mae any more of my money, guys. So, I do some research and I look things up on how to podcast in the best way and the best times and all that good stuff. So I was reflecting on how far I've come, because I've really put forth effort that I wasn't putting in before. I was just talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, I want to do that. But now I'm doing it. I have a subscription to podcast. And, I only have 11 episodes, but believe me, when I give you an episode, I'm giving it to you because I found the time, my kids aren't doing something, and I'm just able to talk and let you know what's going on in my world and listen to what other people have to say. And maybe I'll get heard. Maybe someone will hear my podcast and think I'm talented, and then I'll become famous, guys, move to California, and then this will be all in my past, right? I don't know about all that, but still. So I reflected on my job, which I told you about already. I reflected on the fact that I want to get a job that I like. And I reflected on how proud I am of myself that I started the podcasting. It's a small step, but it's a big step for me, because also I'm very critical of myself. And if I could be honest with you guys, sometimes I'm just so fearful of failing. I never give myself the opportunity to fail because I became a mom at such a young age. You get pregnant your senior year of high school. I graduated though, guys. Thank the Lord. And I have a college degree. But what I'm saying is, when you get pregnant your senior year of high school, for those of us who are mature enough to realize that we got to get our shit together, because every teen mom is different, and I don't judge anybody. We all got a different path. But I feel like you really have to say to yourself, I don't get to fail, because I'm not just failing me. I'm now failing this child who didn't ask me to bring them in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have been so critical of the type of mom and the type of kids that I was going to have, that I get fearful if I try something new or completely change their world, my world, not knowing where it is going. And I've only done it, well, no, I've done it twice. 2 times I completely rearranged my girl's world. The first time, my oldest probably remembers a little more. And then the second time, they both realized with me moving and just abrupting their life. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't get to, as moms, we feel like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. I'm a horrible mom. We're not horrible moms, ladies, okay? We do what we do at that moment and what cards we've been dealt with. And sometimes you just got to let them lay. You just got to let them fall where they are. That doesn't mean all the time. I'm just saying, because that's not me. I'm a Taurus, guys, okay? I'm a Taurus. I like shit planned and I like seeing the future, but the bad side to that is a Taurus not realizing sometimes you just got to go. You know, you're not going to be able to navigate everything. But if I can, I do. So the whole podcasting just made me nervous because it's like, what if nobody listens to me? Or what if I'm not any good? Maybe if it's just something I like. I mean, it could happen. People want to be singers and you can't sing. People want to be dancers and, you know, you don't have any rhythm. I don't know. People want to do math and can't add 2 + 2. I mean, that's, you know, ridiculous. I'm just saying there are a lot of things I'm sure people hoped and thought and wished they could do. And it's like, you just, you know, choose something else. So that could be me. It could be like, no, girl. No. But I have been told to have like a radio voice. Not by just friends, everybody. I went to Barbizon modeling school. I don't know if you guys know about that school. It's a school in New York where you take model classes and voiceover classes and just a bunch of other stuff. And I was told that, you know, I should do voiceover, that I could do that. If I really stuck it out, I could do it. It was so exciting to hear that. But like I said, I didn't continue because it wasn't guaranteed. You know, I had a child that I had to take care of. And though I enjoyed the classes and I really felt like it might have been my lane, I just left it. Even modeling, you know, I'm short, but commercial modeling, doing commercials, little acting gigs, those things really did excite me when I was going to that school. And I really said to myself, maybe I got something, you know. But I didn't pursue it. Once I graduated from that, I just let it go. And I wish I didn't. Sometimes I wonder, what if I would have picked up and moved to California? You know, you hear those Alicia Keys stories, like I just left with $25 in my pocket. And now I'm Alicia Keys. No, she didn't leave with $25 in her pocket. I'm just using that as an example. Her mom did spend the last of her money on that piano, though. So I'm just saying, you know, but still, you have to believe in yourself. You hope to have people who believe in you. And at the time, I just didn't have that. All I knew is that I needed to make sure that rent was paid and my kid was fed and had clothes. That was pretty much my priority. And it's pretty much been my priority for the past 17 years. OMG that I've been a mom, guys. It's so crazy. I can't wait to talk about I can't wait to make a podcast about the fact that my daughter is going to be a senior, guys, in September. I mean, how the hell did that happen? Goodness, I'm going to be reflecting on that. Actually, that is another thing I reflected on this birthday. Me as a mom. Man, I've grown. I have. I was one of those crazy moms who didn't let her kids do anything, go anywhere, be themselves. And now my daughter has a boy that she's interested in, my oldest, my 16-year-old. But she's not allowed to have a boyfriend or like date. But we do supervised dates, and they get to hang out as long as there's an adult. And that's not even something I thought I would be doing. And I let her get a tattoo, guys. My 16-year-old has a tattoo. Goodness gracious, I never thought I'd be that mom either. But that's another thing that I'm trying to change. I'm not trying to give her total freedom. Don't do it. That's not going to happen. But I want her to know that I appreciate the good behavior, the good grades, the honesty, the talking. Me and my daughter, we talk. And I don't mean, behind the lines, beat around the bush, hint, hint, wink, wink talk. No. The other day, I blatantly said to her, "Are you having sex?" I knew the answer was no, because I don't know where, the only place she could possibly have sex would be in school. Because there is nowhere that I'm not. It's just, it don't happen. So, unless she wants to, do it in school, she's pretty much assed out. But I have to be real and know that kids find a way sometimes to figure shit out. I'm not even joking. I don't know how my kid would have figured it out. She'd have to just be basically sneaking too. Maybe she'd jump out of a window or something. But I just asked her just to keep the communication open. And she was like, "Really, Mom?" I said, "It's a yes or a no. It's not a really, Mom." And she was like, "No. You should know your kid." I was like, my mom thought she knew her kid. Granted, I wasn't doing anything till senior year, guys, but still, my mom, if you would have asked her, she would have told you, "Not my child." So, I don't want to be one of those not my child moms. I just want to say, no, I know my kid, and even if that was going to happen or she was thinking about it, as of right now, the communication is open, and she does say that she would talk to me, and I believe her. She don't gotta lie. She could just be like, "No, Mom, I wouldn't talk to you about that." But no. So, and she's going to be going to college next year. This time next year, she will be graduating. So, one more year, guys. One more year. So yes, I've been reflecting on that, and just the fact of that I have been more lenient with my kids, letting them hang out with their friends, staying up a little later, getting a tattoo. There has been no drinking, and I am not pro that. No. Certain things you just need to wait till you grown. Certain things. But maybe once she's in college, if she wants to try something with me, like, "Mom, I really want to try some vodka. You want to take a sip with me?" Maybe. But it ain't going to happen right now. I'm not that lenient. But, like I said, just trying to give them a little bit more freedom and letting them know that as long as you don't give me a reason not to trust you, then I won't not trust you. And until my kids give me a reason, I feel confident. So I'm just reflecting on that, the parenting, and also learning to have more actually patience. Because you don't understand. Between work and home, I feel like I'm pretty empty. Pretty empty. Like the gasoline is low. And it's really hard sometimes not to snap at them when they call your name or ask you a question they definitely know the answer to, or the last minute bring me lunch, or the last minute, "Hey, this was due yesterday. Can I have $50? Really? So, yeah, I have lost patience over the years. I'm just a little bit more snappy, a little bit more tired, and that is something that I'm